Hi, it's Gwen from Hummingbird Tarot, and today I'm doing a video response to Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So today is day 9 in 31 Days of Tarot, and it's asking what your tarot goals are for 2021. And I was thinking about this, and I like to do a couple things. The first thing I'd like to do, as far as content goes, I'd like to get at least 2 months ahead in my filming. I just had a hard time doing that last year, and so if something came up that got in my way of posting videos and recording, then I wasn't able to post anything. And so I'd like to get ahead on that. I'd like to get back to writing blog articles for my website and creating additional content there. I had to pause for a second because I was interrupted, and it interrupted my train of thought. One of the things that I've noticed too that's been really hard for me to do, just because I'm in Southern California, we've been on lockdown, basically having to stay close to home since March of 2020. And so it's been really hard to, I like to burn incense and burn sage in the house and Palo Santo. And instead of doing that, I've been using Florida water, lavender oil, and crystals. And there's a few times here and there when the family's out of the house and I can actually burn. The problem is we have a lot of allergies in the house. So burning incense and burning sage, it just gets the allergies going. And so I have to be really careful about when I do it, and then I have to air the house out really well afterwards. And that's hard to do when people are in the house 24 hours a day. And all of us are working from home. We're going to school at home. School's been online since March of 2020, and we're not going back anytime soon because our COVID numbers are going up here like they are pretty much everywhere else. And I can definitely feel an energetic difference in the house, and it feels like it's impacting my tarot readings. There's a little bit more interference than there used to be. So I'm not really good at remembering when I have those few moments here and there when everybody's out of the house or somebody goes out to run an errand, and everybody else wants to go with them. And so I really want to make sure, especially for the first 6 months, I think this first 6 months we're probably going to stay close to home still until all the immunizations have really started to happen, and the numbers start to go down, and people hopefully will start to be more careful about interaction with each other. So until that happens and things start to open up again, I really need to make sure that I'm taking advantage of every second that I have in the house to reset my energy and cleanse the energy in the home. And that's harder for me to do when there are people here in the house. And I've done a lot of research trying to find ways that work for me. If you have any suggestions of things that I can do other than burning something and creating smoke, I have tried quite a bit, but I'm totally open to advice. If you have any suggestions you want to make down in the comments, I'd love to hear from you on that. I think one of the things that I want to get back to for my tarot practice too, and one of my goals, is to get back to meditating every day. And I did get a little bit away from that, I think mostly over the holidays, because everyone was off and we spent a lot of time together. When people aren't doing school or work and everybody's off together, I had 10 days off, and the rest of my family had at least a couple weeks, some of them 3-4 weeks of just sitting around the house and playing and hanging out. And when there's always people around that aren't focused on something else like school or work, it messes with your schedule, and it interferes with being able to find a quiet place and a quiet time to sit down and meditate. And when I'm meditating regularly, and I try to do it every day, my tarot practice is much stronger, and I feel much more connected. And I think that, you know, getting back to meditation is going to help improve the ability to cleanse the house of energy and bring in white light and positive energy and clear any negative energy out. You know, we're starting to have some interference with spirits and negative energy. If I can do a good job on staying focused and keeping the house cleansed and protected, we don't have as many issues with that. So I'm starting to notice a difference. So I need to get back to that. And also, like I said, I'm totally open to hearing any suggestions that you may have to help with that. And then just get back to, you know, when my tarot practice is really good, it's much easier to, when my tarot practice for myself and my personal readings, and I'm doing daily pulls and lots of readings, I felt like, especially the fourth quarter of last year, I mean, I'm sure the United States was especially bad with politics and social unrest on top of COVID and the economic situation. Just the last quarter of last year was brutal. I feel like I'm still recovering, and if I can stay focused on meditation and keeping the house cleansed and focused on doing my self-care and my readings for myself, it makes it much easier to be there for others and help others and be that healer and that source of light for others, which, you know, is something I was just born with. You got to make sure that you have energy in your tank and your tank is full, so that you can help others on their journey. Those are my goals for 2021, and I'm slowly, hour by hour, day by day, putting one foot in front of the other and working through that. And I hope you all are doing well. You know, if you have any goals that you want to share with me for 2021, tarot goals, spiritual goals, or anything else, I'd love to hear about that too. Feel free to leave me a note down in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next time around.